Hey everybody, this is Josh from Buddyfight Dunedin. Today I'm just bringing you a update video. Yesterday we had our sneak peek for BTO4, so I wanted to show you guys some of the things that I got for my Darkness Dragon World deck and just some of the other cards and stuff that I managed to get off people. So I'll just quickly go over the changes to the deck. First off, I got this really sweet life counter. Yeah, it's just, I don't really like the character that comes in the trial deck, so yeah, just a nice little life counter there. So the first thing I got was another one of these, and this has been changed to my buddy now. It's just a lot easier to get off, and yeah, I always did want that as my buddy. I just didn't want to fork out the extra for it, so it's good to get that now. Now I have two of the Death Wizard Dragon, so when he enters the field, you put two cards from the top of your deck to the gauge and take 1 damage. Yeah, it's just another gauge increaser, which is actually quite handy because just about every spell you use requires a gauge, and you know, monsters like this require it, and yeah, you sort of, it can be quite gauge intensive, so you know, the more options you've got for increasing that, the better. Now I've added two of the weapon. You can't actually see the name because it's shiny and golden, sorry. Basically it's just got the Spectral Strike skill as well. 4,000 power and 2 crit, which is nice. It means you can still swing at the centre if they don't have any monsters and still, you know, it's better than one. Yeah, gives you options, and quite often I leave my centre open anyway, so yeah, weapons are definitely a lot more awkward to deal with for a lot of decks, so yeah. Got another copy of this, Dark Energy. I'd always wanted 3 of these. That's really good. Yeah, I mean, you probably remember, but what it does is when one or more of your monsters will be destroyed, you pay 1 gauge, negate the destruction, and give that monster counter attack. So, you know, something like this with 6,000 power, or even my original buddy, which has 9,000 power, you sit there in the middle, and if they swing at it with some big monster, you can just counter attack it and destroy it, and that really throws them off. It's really, really good. And I got another copy of Abyss Symphony, so this is at 3 now, which is where I wanted it to be as well. Yeah, it's just to pay 1 gauge, draw 2 cards, as long as you're at 6 or less life. So it's just hand pluser, it's always good. And for a laugh, I added 1 copy of Lunatic, which I'm not really sure about yet. I haven't actually managed to use it. Just hasn't shown up. I haven't really played that much since the sneak peek yesterday, but yeah, it's kind of a weird card, but it's, you pay 1 gauge, you put a card from your opponent's gauge to their drop zone, then if you have 2 or more black dragons on your field, your opponent chooses a card from his or her hand and discards it. So pretty much it just makes you both pay the exact same cost, which is a wee bit strange. But I can see in some decks that really struggle for gauge, this would be a real nightmare. Things like dungeon enemies and things like that would really hate this card. Just because it's really hard for them to get their gauge going. But yeah, I'll see how it goes. I've got 2 more copies as well, but yeah, I'm not sure about it yet. And finally, I managed to get a Slow Painfall, which is a RRR actually. It's pretty much a Gargantuan Punisher, so you can only cast it if your opponent's got 4 or less life, and your opponent does not have a monster in the centre, and deal 4 damage. 4 gauge, and you need to destroy a black dragon on your field, but that's easy. Yeah, haven't used it yet obviously, but I've still got 1 copy of the original one. Just gave myself some options. So that's the changes that I've made. So now I'll just run through the other stuff. Oh yeah, I should say that you'll see I've got the King Arthur mat, because I actually won our sneak peek. I think it's just my deck had the best synergy, which is quite hard to actually achieve in a sneak peek like that, but it was really, really fun. Yeah, I can't wait to do the next one, whenever that would be. I think the next booster set comes out next year sometime, so it'll be a wee while, but yeah, it was really, really fun. I mainly focused my deck around, I was almost building the hero sub-clan of Legend World, basically. managed to get a little bit of synergy going with some link attacks and equipment change. I used that a few times. That was pretty sweet. Yeah, unfortunately I've traded off a bunch of the stuff from that deck that I didn't need anymore. I can't actually show you it, but yeah, right, I'll show you the good pulls from the sneak peek that I managed to get off people. So, starting off, I got 2 copies of Nightmare Despair. Well, I actually got one myself, and I got the other one off someone else because I didn't need it, but I don't know if I'd run it in my current deck, but the artwork's amazing. I can't really, the camera's not good enough to show you it like in full quality, but yeah, it's a really awesome card. Like, I love the idea of it, and you never know, someone will want it eventually, or it could maybe work. I don't know. I'm tempted almost to put just one in just in case, but it's only going to work against some decks as well. So yeah, but yeah, so 2 of those. Then I pulled for my sneak peek deck the RRR Dragon World card, Super Armor Dragon, Gargantuan Blade Dragon. This card, this is the last card that I pulled, like in the last booster. So prior to that, I thought I was getting shafted with nothing special at all. But it worked out really well because I had a lot of items as well. Because what he can do is, when he gets played, you can call 2 items like from your drop zone back to your hand, and then you can just discard items to destroy monsters. So you can just use it as a complete board wipe, pretty much. Yeah, I don't really think it could have worked out any better, actually. It was quite weird. And then we've got, I traded this one, it's a SP version of Durandal. I got a normal one as well, but yeah, oh, actually no, sorry, it's not an SP, it's just a parallel foil. I thought it was a SP, sorry. But yeah, so it's a parallel foil of Durandal. It looks pretty awesome. Really like this card. I'm actually really wanting to build heroes, heroes from Legend World, but it's quite expensive. But after this weekend, I've taken a good chunk out of that. I've sort of completed the main core of the deck, other than King Arthur's and Merlin's, but I'll get to that. So then we got 1 copy of Merlin, which is awesome. Yeah, he's unfortunately a really expensive card, so getting more of him is going to be a wee bit of a pain. I'm just going to have to hope we pull him in our locals. Then we got Excalibur. Yeah, that's an awesome card as well. Just more stuff for the deck, basically. Yep. Then we got King Arthur. This card, like, its foil is fantastic. It's so shiny, and it's only a double R. It's kind of crazy. It looks way better than the other ones, but yeah, it's really, really cool. Then I got Judgment Day. This is a card that probably wouldn't really suit my deck, but someone will want it, or if for some reason I build the other Darkness Dragon World build, then I'd add that in for sure. Got a copy of Sylph, which is really cool, nice and shiny. Yeah, so that was all of the main pulls and rares and stuff that I got from the sneak peek. And this is just the rest of my Legend World stuff. I'll probably go over that if I manage to make a playable version of it, but yeah, so hopefully you guys enjoyed that. If you get a chance, definitely do try out the sneak peeks, because they are actually really fun. They feel a lot more natural than something like Vanguard. Yeah, no, it was really, really good. Lots of amazing pulls, and hopefully now I can almost finish building Legend World. So yeah, like and subscribe, and if you have any questions down below, if you have any questions, just let me know down below, and yeah, I'll see you guys around. Thanks.